So one final look at the code. Oops, let me go to the code that does this. So this is an implementation of the it's called a projection. It's called an Akka projection. But these Akka projections are fed events. There's different ways to implement it. You can implement a projection where it's fed one event at a time. In this case, because of the way this application is written, and I wanted it to be fast anyways, there's another approach where you can be fed a list, more than one event at a time. So this, you can see that it's an override. I've got to implement this process method, and it's passed in a database session, and it's passed in a list of events. And then in my code that I write, I'm processing those events. So if I'm not going to dig into this code, but it's using just very basic JDBC, but it's building up a big, it can get like 100 or 200 events, something like that. And it's building up a single big upsert, one single SQL command, and is submitting that via JDBC to the database to slam the data into these queryable tables as quickly as possible. So the interesting thing though is the actual reading by offset and all that mess, to be honest, is not something that I have to write as a developer, or you have to write as a developer. That's being handled by this system. I just implement this process method and do what I want to do with these events that I've been fed to. So in this implementation here, I'm updating, writing data to a view. Another implementation uses exactly the same kind of process methods, be taking events and making those API calls. So a different event handler that's talking to some external service, pushing data to Kafka, whatever you want to do with it. You decide what you want to do inside of these projection implementations.